Spirit duo, that much minus armor can allow you to do Roshan really easily. So they can do it, and it's going to be an important part of their strategy. So you just
zapped him once and punched him and down past half HP. And he also didn't go for that really early Devour play, right? Where you cut the wave.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to wait for the 1 minute.
Understandable, though, because it is like a Shadow Shaman.
Yes, you could die. In fact,
Zai may end up dying here anyways. He's kind of stuck in the trees, burrows, but unable to find an out. Fade.
So they finish him off anyway, but...
Create a lot of space, too. Look at that. Matumbaman 19-6 already. Our mid lane matchup is going okay for the Storm Spirit. 15-1 compared to the 13-6, but the SF is going to start really racking it up now. Nice Fisher block. Bobica going to be forced to go for the Stomp here, but may not be able to run fast enough away as he's still slowed down by the sticky napalm and will find his death. Shield, you're able to build up reactive armor, and
Bobica also got the clarity cancel on Puppey, so Puppey had to go the entire run back home, and it's taking forever. So that's giving a lot of relief over now to XXS, who will even have a Soul Ring coming out here soon. So big improvements to his laning stage. Down bottom though, Zai, well, he's got a Quelling Blade,
and he's very fast because he's got the Kobold Speed Aura, so he's going to be fine. That is always a lovely pickup. In fact, he's going to turn and fight Fade a little bit, but Fade's not scared of him one bit because he knows Doom has no armor, especially when he's been hit by the Wave of Terror. They're going to be able to follow up with the Magic Missile, the Shock, and just a couple of shots there. Fade gets another kill onto Zai. He had the Earthshaker Fisher block, but it's not really making that much of a difference. He's still finding this safe lane dual lane to be too powerful. Matumbaman, could have gotten in front of XXS and picked up that bounty rune. As a result, though, Aster will actually walk away with 3, but Aster may not be able to walk away from this as Puppey looks to be able to run him down the sticky napalm. One more Timber Chain over to the right side. Puppey's not going to be able to find him, and he's just going to die to Bobica like that. He's probably going to be kill either way, right?
Yeah.
But getting your core to have their ultimate before the offlaner does, that can make a big difference in how the laning phase works.
Man, Shackles do so much damage now. You get 100 more every level. This single target focus like that, it's very worth going to 1-0-2.
Nice little scare away. SEC looking to be able to swap back Matumbaman. Matumbaman no longer having the fear means that he is dead. Little helping hand.
Trying to slow down Matu.
Oh, yeah. It was a big kill. He was top net worth, but after that, SEC now claims the throne, but XXS is going to be found by rotation from Nisha, who's really pushing his jungle to limits there, but finds an opportunity to rotate over for an early kill. Very nicely done.
The same vision is occupied there from Team Secret, so this rotation fully scouted. And Nisha, half mana. Looks like they're going to deem this not worthy of approaching.
Bottom lane looks like Zai is running down Fade. They're going to try and punish this support. The greediness of just leaving a support alone against the offlaner, and it's a greed that cannot be punished. It's going to be Zai who actually dies instead. Chuan rotating as the mid lane SF. I'm actually
Helm of the Dominator in the green rune though. That's kind of the big item we've been discussing a lot. And this Venge is going to have it done here once she finished up that blade. So. Looking like a pretty good group up timing. You know, you think about those first snakes coming out.
Oh, XXS needs some help. He's been doomed up in the top lane, and nobody from Aster is TPing. And probably for the best, because with Nisha showing his face at the top lane as well, that would have been a rotation for naught. Instead, Aster going to focus on pressuring that bottom lane, see if they can get some damage on this tower with Siege Wagon pushing in. They're going to get the swap back as Puppey trying to keep up the sticky napalm stacks, but with Chuan here, the swap into the raises. He's fast. Execute the last hit over the Matumbaman Lone Druid. He's probably hitting for like 200 between his bear and his hero. Mid-one and Puppey. Combo up together once again to find a kill, this time on SCC's Vengeful Spirit. That's always the danger of core Venge, right? At the end of the day, you're still a hero that...
15 seconds. I think this is just theirs, and yeah. SCC got the TP off first, though.
They are going to be able to get the Hex onto Matumbaman here. The Fisher's going to come through, and Fade gets a little bit low, but SCC is too far away to be able to get the swamp onto Matumbaman's hero. So instead, they're just going to have to kill the Lone Druid Bear, while Nisha and Puppey, Nisha with the double damage, was able to get to that backline Elder Titan. Now the swap back in. Instant instant hex. Good combination there from Aster, something we'll have to keep our eye on. Something
Even just going for that gang, like throwing down the wards like that from Fade, very surprising. Could have used that to help either take the outpost or go for that tower.
Mid one, he's going to stall out that outpost, so they're not going to be able to get the experience, and they're going to be able to get the kill on Fade, but they're blocked out for the bounty room. Mid one is going to make his way around and be able to pick it up. The fear onto Nisha, almost leading to his death. Nisha just has a sliver of mana to be able to work with. Mid one trying to defend his old mid as best as possible, and will be able to do so, giving up his life for it. Nisha is able to run away deeper into the jungle, while Aster are going to turn and fight Puppey instead. They do manage to get those 2 kills on the supports, but Nisha got away. Stop the outpost in the first place. Oh, man. I think Yachty's is right.
I think
we're all making the same mistake. Players and commentators. That's true.
Yeah.
Good hold there. Good catch on Nisha. Of Nisha as his haste rune ran right past the high ground ward, but Fade with a long range catch of the shackles. That's going to be able to lead into double raise and a fast damage from Fade there as well with a shackle. Scan picks him up.
Zai, maybe he'll be the victim. Oh, they're so ready.
They're standing on the high ground. They're going to break the smoke. They do get it hexed up as they threw down the ward onto the high ground. They're going to be able to get the kill on his Zai immediately. Nisha now joking, trying to finish off Zai. Fade, but he won't be able to get it.
Zai
And
30 gold shy.
As a result, just looks completely lackluster.
I really thought that was going to be a Fade ward. I had to check, but it was actually Bobica. So he without the extra cast range, it's pretty impressive as an ET to get that ward up there.
Bobica. He's the one holding on to the Philosopher's Stone, too.
Yes, they need that gold.
They really do. As Matumba Man arrests his secret, trying to invade this tier 1 tower area, but it just does not look good. The swap back onto Puppey. Aster, defend and hold.
Yeah.
It is a bear. Is it El Doge or El Dogo? Oh, jeez. Mid one actually shows up all of a sudden, managed to get the 2-man Fisher on top of that Echo Slam. Bobica, they're trying to focus him down as best as possible. He still managed to get the stop, and Twan with his BKB just swinging at Secret. The Secret are resoundingly defeated, despite the fact they chose to take that fight to defend Matumba Man's bear. And instead, they lose both their supports once again. The good thing for Secret is often...
and now they are pushing in towards your tier 3.
Juan saying...
Oh, he didn't take the aura effects buildings, though. I really thought he would with this lineup.
Yeah, especially since we know they're going to be trying to push the tempo quite a bit. Bobica is going to be chased down by the bears. Matumba Man comes in from behind. They trade off some supports. They do swap back that bear away from Chuan as best as possible, but Matumba Man, all that speed on the bear, sticks on top of the Shadow Fiend. Chuan is eventually going to be losing his Aegis here. The long zip in from Nisha, down to about half mana. Looks to be able to try and get the kill on SEC. There's no disables he has to fear, but the rest of the team is trying to focus on that Shadow Fiend. No opportunity to be able to get away here with no BKB, and now the rest of Aster could be chased down as well. XXS slowed down by the sticky napalm. Nisha jumping the long jump forward to be able to catch SCC as well. They want both these cores to die. It's a little bit greedy from Secret, but it might just work out. SCC, he will certainly fall. Looks like they're going to give up on XXS's instead. They keep marching forward to kill Fade, deal with the tier 1 tower. Oh, Druid Bear too.
Yeah, well, you can leave the Dragon Scale on the bear and just give the orb to the hero if you want.
That's true.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Oh, turns around, Zai. He thought he was going to be able to get aggressive on Bobica, but it's actually Zai who will fall. Bring down those shrines.
Matsu's 30 seconds away from TP, so...
Okay. Well, there's just going to have to be a trade-off here. The tier 2 tower does fall to the bottom lane. They actually managed to get the Lotus Orb, the lasso back onto Puppey. They're not going to try and get aggressive, though. They just want the tier 3, and he gets BKB off. Well, he's a full right-click build anyway, so
probably
his
Timber.
impact doesn't change. Probably Timber, but you have to be afraid of Lotus Orb, right? Yeah, that's a little scary.
I think Venge is fine, too, but speaking of which, he's just dead.
So
they definitely do make some mistakes.
It's understandable. They're making some mistakes, but they are making mistakes.
Can you believe it? They're fallible. Dude, there it is.
The long-range swap from SCC, catching Zai into the instant disable. Now they're going to run
or Mind Breaker. Sorry. Oh, wait, no, wait. Who has it? Yeah, Dire has it. Okay.
Radiant structures.
Rocking that on... Wait. Oh, it's on the main hero of the Lone Druid. Okay. Perfect.
Okay, sure.
Again, another good reason for this.
Okay, good pick off there. They went for Roshan, and of course Nisha thinking to himself, well, they're Roshing. I had to create some space, but Fade I mean, he's just been killing it, catching Nisha non-stop, and now they might be able to catch Matumbaman as well. Won't be able to go for the shackles so easily, but he is going to be netted up, allowing eventually Fate to be able to get this, but he's just been destroyed by the bear. He gave up his life for seconds of control on Matumbaman, and is it enough seconds for the rest of Aster to be able to get here outside? Mentioned their two-man stop into the Doom onto Chuan, but Chuan, he actually stands and just fights, and that means that maybe they may not be able to win this, as Mid-1 made his Echo Slam jump forward, but it's still just an Aegis onto an SF who is very dangerous to fight up against. They need to get the bear onto top of Chuan as best as possible. Zai, the swap over, good play from SCC. That's going to create the space, allowing the SF to be able to deal with the bear. Quickly kills it. A resummon out from Matumbaman. SCC, he has one more swap, a lot of sticky napalm stacks on him, but farther down, it's actually Zai who's been pretty well.
I think it came out favorably for them, right? Because they got rid of that Aegis. So they stopped that next aggressive play from Aster.
Dude,
but,
this Shadow Shaman is so great against the Lone Druid and just getting free kills on the bear. But Nisha actually popping his beak. Oh my god! What just happened?
That's a Daedalus.
Nisha with the 1,000 damage crit from Chuan.
I get it, right? Because he sees the Hex and the Shackle, so he thinks I can go in.
Yeah.
Right? You know, I'll be able to get off my BKB.
There's no...
That's pretty good. ET did hit him for 137, so, you know.
Okay, so Elder
got in there.
Yeah, Bulbaca. Look at that. The double multi-shot happening right now as they know Secret do not have the buyback, so they're just going straight for the tier 4s.
Repairing the tier 4s.
The double repair kit coming out from Team Secret. They put it to good use here. The multi-shot's doing an okay job defending. They do manage to get the lasso. Pull back here on XXS. Zai not sure what he wants to do because he doesn't have Doom yet. The swap back in into Zai, into the Hex. Again and again and again and again. Zai just keeps on getting caught out by the same combination. Last bit of repair kit's going to be used on the throne here, but Zai popping his BKB, trying to challenge the SF. SF swap back there from SCC once again, but instead they're just going to have to deal with Puppey as they turn their attention once again to the Ancient. Meanwhile, inside the fountain, the jump in from Mid-1 instantly gets disabled. He only gets off the Echo Slam. It's not that much damage. It's going to be the throne dying as 4 seconds left to the Storm Spirit is 4 seconds too late. Aster will indeed keep their hopes alive here in Singapore as they take game 1.
Turn to pick.
Secret, what are they even missing to this? We got probably a Zai hero here, unless Zai's playing the Prophet or the Tiny, and no, it'll be a Zai. Centaur War Runner. Remove that as a I
think it's just a combination of okay, if we have like a 2v2 scenario, they're going to be able to abuse that camp a little bit more. If we have the full tri-lane running and pressuring this safe lane carry, it looks like they are going to be able to catch out Puppey. That's going to be your first blood. The toss up in the air, they're going to try and get the turnaround kill on a Fade, which they will. Nisha managed to claim his head, but still the all-important first blood bounty. And Zai actually managing to get the kill on Chuan before he dies to the poison. So he actually managed to get the experience.
Yeah.
And he gets more gold out of that kill as well.
Ooh, Puppey, though, will take the courier kill at least. Removed from his lane, right? You can trade for a lot longer. Things get weird in the side lanes a lot of times from these mid laners like that. Because you don't have that full out map. And
a combo with him could be, but
Mid-1's just body blocking the camp instead. As Aster is doing stacks with his neutrals.
Yeah, both these mid laners are going to be spending a decent amount of time trying to farm up neutrals. Real SCC has been found by Matumbaman. It's going to be able to chase him down pretty easily. He's level 6, but he doesn't have the Song of Siren, as many Naga Sirens choose to skip that a bit.
Aggro tri-lane was broken up, but
Bulbaca, he's going to throw out some more spider webs. Bulbaca, he got the tether to initially get away, but now maybe chase all the way down inside of his own base.
Even with the armor from the tower?
Mother, because he just he waited sometimes until the illusions were gone. Yeah. But this time around, he just ran at the real one, and the illusions were not able to help him out whatsoever. Chuan, he's going to die here as he's just run over by the Stampede, and Mid-1 looks for another one. Fortunately, he does not get ice sharded.
Bring them back into the game on the side of Aster, because Viper is an early game hero, but he can't really do it all himself when he's not this 2 levels ahead mid. Oh, that's a block on Puppey.
Puppey, he's going to be finding his TP canceled by the snowball from Fade.
Said though, they know what's important here, right? It's this mid tower. Yeah. Take care of it. They have no heroes that can defend because the puck doesn't have coil yet.
And Bulbaca, who's trying to help out SCC, is becoming a pretty easy target for Spiderlings, but stick around a little bit too long, and SCC is actually able to pick up a decent amount of bounty, but it's another courier down as Bobica. He had his courier coming on the way. SCC knows that the death of the mid tower is just inevitable, so he's going to take half that tower bounty by denying it.
Chasing the courier instead of the
lane. They do manage to catch Nisha, silenced up by the puck in puck.
That's impressive, finding that kill without that. So want to try and maybe smoke up right away.
There's that Stampede. Indeed, they're going to try and chase down the Viper once again with this combination. Toss up in the air into the stomp with all those retaliate stacks. Physical damage overwhelms Chuan.
But XSS still locked down here in this bottom lane, despite getting the kill on Nisha, which is great. I don't know if you're putting enough pressure on the heroes that really matter right now.
Going in for the bounty runes, XXS finds himself chain stunned though, as Nisha now going to be able to wave forward, gets a little bit of extra damage onto Bobica. Won't be able to finish him off, but they do.
Moving the direction, so Matu's fully aware this is coming at the moment.
Yeah, and this is just so sad because I'm not even sure if they would actually win a fight because this is still level 5 IO. They do manage to run into mid one.
5-hero gang squad in your own junk.
IO, your team fight is looking real lackluster. Especially when you're down 4K net worth like this Fade. They know he's here, and they're going to be able to kind of run him down. Mid one came in from behind with that avalanche toss to make sure they were right now.
Generous.
15 minutes. Generous. Oh, God.
I mean, this guy's got negatives. Imagine if he just finishes BK. Oh, here we go. Coil.
Okay. They do manage to kill a bunch of spiders. Lock down the real one as well with the coil. With the relocate coming in. That's exactly what they needed to happen.
And trying to get kills on these things. And he's quite a bit of gold here, too, on that puck, too, but not sure what to do.
They're going to try and gank him. Mid one shows up with a blink dagger. Instant toss on XXS,
man.
and Zai is there for the follow-up stomp.
So what do you do as Puck?
Blade finished, so he is a much bigger force in team fights.
Yeah.
And those long, drawn-out defenses where you're able to just throw illusions at heroes top lane. They're going to go for Fade. Nisha shows up, quickly tries to blow up the toss. Not good enough. Now getting turned around on as they do manage to get the coil. He does have the Aegis. If Aster can actually just kill him and get out, it'd be a big win. Nisha, awfully tanky, though, as he continues to morph into strength. Matumman looking to jump into the backline. SCC, he's actually out of mana here. Diffused up by, but he does manage to get the ensnare onto Matumman. They get a silence onto Matumman as well, bring him pretty low. They just run over Bobica, though, instantly buying back. Now they'll be able to get the kill on Viper as well as Centaur makes his entrance in the fight, getting the stomp there. And even I'm lagging a bit. As this Broodmother Spiderlings with a pipe aura on them. Tubman maybe got a couple of hits in there that burned enough mana to prevent a Song of Siren, but that should have been an opportunity for a cleaner escape. But we're going to see that one again. We'll see on that right-hand side where Matumman's able to make his entrances.
And man, that Pupil's Gift too. I think. Oh, he put it in after maybe. Oh, someone had a People's Gift. And either way.
Oh no, SCC just burned through his own mana real quickly.
It was just him.
Oh, speaking of it, Song of Siren going to be used here in the bottom lane to allow XXS and himself to be able to get out. But Matumman is trying to chase down Fade right now. He does manage to snowball over to the creep wave. So he is a little bit okay until the toss over to the Viper and the Avalanche mid one. Styling on him. As the Maelstrom lightning procs as well.
Yeah. From
all those spiders, so. It's not a bad plan, but Matumman, like knowing that XXS is going to be a problem with his Scythe build being anticipated, like he's just, XXS is going to have a much harder time to be able to do that. They know mid-one was TPing away here. Yeah. They do manage to catch him. Again, still a support, but a support with a killing spree and a decent.
He's the one who's going to be negating an entire hero from the side of Aster,
right.
Probably blowing them up instantly, and they're going to be down like 20k in the next team fight, essentially. And that is a nice play from mid one. The blink toss.
Shotgun Morphling, who almost has BKB complete now. And Tumbaman, he's got 2,400 gold, but hasn't decided what he's going to be building next. In fact, he's almost caught. Oh no, with a whiff of the coil! XSS, and they lose Chuan. Matumbaman. An outpost.
Can we appreciate how Puppy is the only person in this game with a BKB? How did Puppy get the game's first BKB?
I don't know, but he's gonna die with or without that BKB as he runs into SCC and the boys.
Oh, bottom lane. Here we go again. It's happening really fast. Get there.
Oh, look. Jesus, he still dies. He's not saved by Bobica in time. Once again, the Spiderlings just die a little bit too fast, but Matumman is going to be caught here. No BKB. So he dies. That's is the problem. She's going to have no real support system. If like XSS was really far.
Coil?
Oh, jumping forward. Nisha actually turning into the puck, trying to catch these heroes with a silence of his own. Doesn't quite hit the buttons fast enough. Zai does manage to get the stomp on SCC, and they very quickly take apart XSS, who had no more mobility left in the tank. He does have a buyback, though, as Nisha jumps into the shrine area, trying to execute Bobaka. Mid-one's going to join him here, but he activates the shrine. Can they actually keep Bobaka alive? He's trying to chip and Zook and do everything he can to be able to stay away through the Broodmother. It's not good enough. Nisha down to half health as SCC trying to bite through him, but the Song of Siren finally goes out as he realizes this is a losing engagement, and they've just got to get out of here. They lost 3. Their 1 and 2 position managed to survive and get out of there, but it...
So good. He's like, I've done this a couple times, guys. I know.
Yeah, this is just what Dota is. Phase shift. Okay, you can see doesn't kill the spider so easily. The snowball does manage to go out with the coil on top of Broodmother, but the Song of Siren, it allows them to be able to rinse that things a little bit, but they're not going to be able to get out. As now with the Song of Siren down, they're going to turn and fight up against Zai. SCC is looking to be able to chase him down. But what about Matumba Man? What about him? What about him killing the Viper in the back line? She's already dead. SCC making his last stand as they call the GG. They know they can't handle him, man. They can't handle the Matumba Man Broodmother.
That was 2,000 physical damage in just under a second and a half, it looks like, from that Broodmother on that Viper. I mean,